If you're trying to photograph glass on a black background, you don't want to light it from the front like this. The color ends up more gray than black, and the edges of the glass are blending into the background. In order to create definition along the edge, you need to place something bright at about 45 degrees behind the glass. That's going to create this really bright reflection in the edge that makes the shape of the glass really easy to see. So now I need my black background. What I want to do is start with a sheet of black foam core, but I'm going to cut it to be the exact same size as my frame. That way it's fully black behind the jar and I can bring in something white around the edges. So now we got the background in place. Now I need to create those bright edges. I need a light source that's big enough to fill a space all the way around this background. So I'm just going to use the biggest light that I have, which is this huge 65-inch umbrella from Godox. I want the light to sort of fall off at the edges and soften a bit. So I have the umbrella really close to the light. So now that background light is set up, let's take a look at how much better this looks already. The last thing we need to do is give this glass some depth. Since there's no reflections in the front or back, the glass is kind of looking two-dimensional. So here's another good reason to use the biggest light source that I have. I'm just going to place 2 pieces of white foam core on either side of my set, and I'm going to rotate them towards the light to make them as bright as possible. So let's take one last look at this set. I've got that black foam core that's cut to be the exact same size as my background. I've got that huge 65-inch Godox umbrella back there supplying all the light. 2 sheets of foam core bouncing some of that light back in. And you can't forget about that black glass creating that cool reflection. Is that a cool reflection? Does anybody like reflections anymore?